Welcome to Mountain Valley Real Estate, where you get to virtually walk the property with me so you can get a superior boots on the ground feel for the property. Wow, check out this big square chunk. That's awesome. I'm going to show you the two RVs and the shed, and I'm also going to show you the reason why it's $40,000. This is lot 234, which consists of 40.3 acres located on Tolowa. That's Tolowa, Tolowa, at least that's how I say it, Road in Ono, California. And the price on this bad boy is just $40,000. No, there's nothing inherently wrong with the property. I will explain as we go along here more about the price. Owner financing is not available, so either money from your bank or a bank loan. You can try Banner Bank in Redding. They should loan on 40 acres off-grid stuff, which is properties like this one here. Located, it's just 40 minutes from Redding, California. So this is really hard to beat at this price point. You can own your own 40 acres of wilderness. It's awesome off-grid acreage. Use it for shooting, recreation, a getaway, or a home site. There are deer, wild pigs, fox, coyotes, turkeys, and quail. They are typical for this area. There's two entrances into this property. Also included is a small little shed, and there's two RVs that would go with the sale. No value given to those or the shed. It has about 1,300 feet of seasonal creek, Fiddler Creek, running through the back. And there's lots of privacy and room to roam. End of the road is right up there. Turn around or whatever. Nobody living up there, so you're kind of all by yourself out here right now. Kind of cool. The property is mostly downsloping, and I wanted to show you, if you look at the map on the top left of your screen, you can see the red line right there. Well, it's supposed to be in the middle of the road. This road is supposed to be at Tolowa, see it? The red line is supposed to be there where I'm standing, and whoever makes the red lines, it's not Onyx Hunt, but whoever makes these red lines, sometimes they're off, or the road's off and it's in the wrong spot. But anyway, basically what I'm trying to say is the red line should be where the road is. So, just so you know. You can also see, here's the Fiddler Creek. It's dry right now, it's seasonal. Runs along the back. The whole length of it. 378 yards times 3. Give you the feet. Length of the property. We start at the road. It's about, what was that? About 540 yards. Was that 1,800 feet or something? So yeah, a little over 40 acres. Let's walk and talk. So this property is a really low price per acre compared to other areas, mainly because this is off-grid and it does take about 40 minutes to get out here. So it's not in the city limits or, you know, paved street. A little spot just before you get here where you would need high ground clearance around the corner there. Otherwise, you could actually take a car over here. There is a road maintenance agreement, about $260 per year. And there are some light CCRS, which are covenants, conditions, restrictions. Talk about the road maintenance and mainly that you're not supposed to fence off the whole 40 acres. It is considered open range and cattle friendly if you had cattle or somebody has cattle, but I don't see that very often out here at all. I think it was popular in the past. Elevation, about 1,200 feet, and then goes all the way up to 1,600 feet. You're definitely below the snow line, so not really going to get any snow in the winter. If you do, it'd probably just be a dusting. If you plan to build, you will need a well and a septic and solar for this country off-grid property. I'm going to show you the flat spots of this property. I'm going to show you the 2 RVs and the shed. And I'm also going to show you the reason why it's $40,000. Stunning views. So this is one little trail down here. And my cell phone does work. In fact, I had 5G and I was using the internet while I was having lunch in my car. Usually I just have like a bar or two at 4G. So that's pretty impressive. It is cloudy today. I don't know if that helps or hurts. Supposed to get some rain. So it's mostly overcast today. The property taxes are just over 1% of the assessed value per year. So if it was assessed at $40,000, you're going to pay $400 or a little over per year. Not too shabby. And the zoning is A1B A40. That's a limited ag zoning basic area, meaning you can't split the lot. 40 acres, BA, basic area, 40. But you can't have a single family residence on here and all that, so it's just agricultural friendly. Here is one of the trailers, obviously pretty old if you can see by the license plate. It's black. California black plate is pretty old. So original plate. Probably from the 60s, 70s, sorry, yeah. A little blue plate, a little bit newer. Yeah, a lot of trash. And there's the shed. So yeah, you could tow these out of here almost. It's got tires on it and everything. So yeah, the price of the property, $40,000. 2 main reasons for that. One is not a lot of flat ground. We got some here. I'm going to show you there's some more over there that's on the property. And this property was used as a grow site, so that's the other reason why. And I'll show you that too, why the property is priced such so low. Because if you want to clean it up, think of it as a fixer house, only it's fixer land. Nothing wrong with it, just needs to be cleaned up. It's like you got some comp shingles, trash, got some carpet. Just trying to point everything out here. So and then it goes downhill. Downhill, let me zoom out. So downhill from there, and yeah, this is all the property. I believe that's north. Yeah. Really nice views to the north. Okay, so let me show you the site that has some soil where they did some growing. So that's your first way into the property. There's a lot of road frontage. It's all on the left side of the road. And there's another way in up here. So you can see here those lines going kind of up and down. That's where the planting was, which is straight ahead here and over here. I'll show you. And no, there's no violations on the property or anything, so it's a good bang for the buck. It's clean and clear. It's just has a bunch of trash to clean up. And you have to be okay with small flat spots minus, I'm going to show you a bigger one that's over there after I get done showing you this. It's a great recreational property. If you didn't want to build on it like a house, you could, you know, target shoot here, ATV. Not too steep to go up and down with the ATV and motorcycle. So you can see where I'm at. This is the other gardening area here. Soil, fertilizer. And those are fabric, so you can just slice it with a knife and pull it right out. Anyway, a few rows of these babies. All right, let me show you that bigger area that's usable and flat. So more growing down here on this hillside. I think you can see it with the little map on the left, top left of your screen. Creek right down there, which is on the property. The property goes probably right about here, almost paralleling the creek. So there's some property on the side of the creek, almost the full length of the back of the property, as you can see if I zoom out, maybe, right here. So if we walk down to the creek, we'd be, you know, you got all this area here for the creek going through the property. Without further ado, let's get to that flat spot. Here's the end of the road. It ends right here. End of road, turnaround point. That's what the sign says. So this is the lot post. This is the lot post indicating the end of the property, beginning of the next one. And just so you know, this is a hardline telephone. It's not a power box. For whatever reason, they installed hardline telephone a long time ago. But cell phones came into use, so it's probably gonna not really be used much. All right, we're gonna walk down here along the property line. And I'm going to show you that decent sized level area. Basically walking down the property line here, as you can see on the map. And, you know, it runs down like this basically, and everything over here is on the property, or is the property. Everything over here is off the property, or the neighbor's property, a neighbor's property. Okay, so we're here. If you can tell, the topography is just gently down sloping right here, and then it's level from like here to right about there, and then it's a little upsloping right there. But you could do quite a bit with this if you wanted to. It's a massive trail here that's really well used. Looks like probably deer been bedding down. See where this flat spot is in the grass? Somebody's been laying there, sleeping there or something. Yeah, we got little pellets in the ground here. Sure, it's deer. I'm going to take you down to the seasonal creek, but it's going to be quick. All right, here I am at the creek. Pretty cool. That's about the end. Big flat slabs. Very cool. Wow, check out this big square chunk. That's awesome. If you want a bang for the buck property, like I said, there's nothing wrong with the property, just needs cleanup. Great getaway, or you can build on it if you want to as well. Doesn't have a ton of flat, but price sure is right.